Tim with a quick book recommendation for this week. We have a new biography. I just think of iron sharpening iron and so many other verses where the Lord encourages friends. One of the good places to find friends is Christian Biographies. That is so helpful for your soul to learn from folks who serve the Lord with their life to a certain extent to where we want to remember them. And so as you read their life, they sharpen you, okay? So I'm always reading 3 or 4 good Christian biographies. This is one of my favorites that I've read in the past. And Banner of Truth, really appreciate Banner of Truth. They just reprinted this. This is a very helpful biography written by Arnold Dallimore as a pastor, Canadian pastor in the 1900s. But really good author. Anything that you can get to read about from Dallimore is helpful. He is best known for his 2 volumes on George Whitefield, another couple great books to jump into. But this is shorter, and I love Spurgeon. Spurgeon's a good person to know. I like Spurgeon because he preaches the word, he preaches Christ. But he dealt with many difficulties. He was a champion for the faith. So he's someone we should all learn about. Dallimore highlights him in several sections. The first section, the preparation of the man, 1834 to 1854. The first years in London, 1855 to 1864. I think of Spurgeon there dealing with a pandemic. Also, Spurgeon was someone who rose to prominence very early in his 20s. And perhaps you've listened through the Rise and Fall of Mars Hill Christianity Today podcast. It will help you to learn from someone who rose to an unusual prominence, and the Lord kept him humble, serving the Lord. Really good lesson. He continues though, right? And so we find him in inner city London, preaching the word there, the Metropolitan Tabernacle, the long period of mature ministry, 1861 to 1886. And then the final years, 1887 to 1892. One of those chapters is interesting, earnestly contending for the faith. Toward the end of his life, he dealt with what's called the downgrade controversy, where he had to champion the articles of the faith. And it led to censure in his union, where he was a leader. A lot of the men that he shaped and mentored censured him because he held to the doctrines of the faith in such a way that he wanted to make sure others followed as well. Very helpful chapter in finishing well. It's not good just to start well. We need to finish well. But you will enjoy Spurgeon's life. But let me just encourage you, as you read a lot, I'm always trying to read a president of the United States each year, and theology books, self-help books, all these different settings that you can read, or genres that you could read for. But if you read one, so your Bible, but pick up some good Christian biographies. I recommend several on this channel, and will continue to do that. But pick up Dallimore on Spurgeon, and it will bless your soul.